Hey guys, happy Thursday. Cool. So happy. So yesterday I recorded my thoughts on Jeffrey Epstein, but the recording was fucked up because the camera moves. So I'm re-recording it. And actually I'm really happy that happened. Everything happens for a reason. Because my thoughts, they weren't exactly all the way baked in that video. I don't know, it's hard to record. You got to give like credit to people who try and record their thoughts like without editing, without a prompt, whatever. Don't give me credit. Actually, I'm just driving home, hot as hell. Hopefully this doesn't move too much. I put some stuff underneath it, so hopefully it's not too bad. But okay, so gematria, which is very, very important, it basically is kind of an occult practice where every letter in the English language, the 26 letters, they each have a numerical number assigned to them, and there's 3 different number tables. So the simple one is like A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, blah blah blah. But that said, I like to check. It's gematrix.org. Just put in, search gematria, and it'll probably be the first result. So Jeffrey Epstein, the simple and there's a different one. Two of the 3 gematria tables lines up with the phrase "Make America Great Again," and I do think that that's ultimately what this case is going to do for America. It's going to make America great again, by thorning out by forcing us to remove as much corruption as we possibly can. That might include Donnie. It's so funny. Everybody's like, he would never touch a young girl. Like he's very clearly into grown women. It's like, have you heard he has said so many weird things about his fucking daughter, his poor daughter. God, they've done some weird shit. You just know it. It doesn't take a body language expert to verify that. But yeah, I do think, because there are so many, they want us to let it go. I don't know. Everything's always opposite. So they're like, let it go, let it go. It's like, are you telling us not to let it go? I don't know. I think for people who believe in Donnie, they think that's what he's actually saying when he's gaslighting us into thinking we're stupid for focusing on it. But for those people and everyone else, really, it's just way too apparent that this is our JFK moment. I think when JFK got killed, November 22nd, 63, I think, a lot of people did not, it was kind of one of the very first times where the entire country, because they were so stunned, they were so traumatized that day. Everyone knows where they were except for George Bush Sr. Everyone knows where they were. I at one point even tried to figure out how old my mom was when that shit happened. She was doesn't matter. But yeah, no, so this is, God damn it. Oh my God. And there goes my fucking blinkers. This is our JFK moment, okay? This is because it doesn't make sense. When JFK got killed, the Warren Report, was it, said that one guy shot one bullet that went through JFK, another guy, and through the car. One bullet. It went like this. And that bullet is literally able to be seen at a museum somewhere. I don't know where. It's still intact and it's in a museum. You can go look and see the bullet that killed JFK right now. Like, so a lot of people, right, in 63, a lot of people knew what happened to bullets. Nowadays, I feel like that story might pass because people are so not aware of bullets and just that kind of thing. So everyone, whenever that report came out, 64, 65, looked at each other and were like, yeah, I don't think so. Like, and he was such a beloved man that it just, like, that was, you know how they do 2 shots, assassins, they do 2 shots to kill people. That was the first shot in America's head. We have been bleeding out since then. And guess what happened? Guess what Trump did a few days ago when he said there was no list? Was it him or Congress or whatever? I don't know. But whenever whoever came out and said there was no fucking list, that was the double tap on America's fucking head. America is done. America is done so. America is also very stupid though. So I don't know. It's like we just keep whiplashing between Democrats and Republicans, even though actually not really, because Democrats have been in power far more than Republicans fucking have. Fairly certain. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. But I hope that doesn't fucking happen because we had like 12 plus years of Democratic presidents, not including Biden. I'm not even going to say he was a Democrat because he was dead the whole fucking time. God fucking damn it. So, yeah, no, America's just like, it's done. It's done. It's dead. Like, regardless of politics, that matter, I guess, our faith in politicians, and the judicial system, that was already kind of dead. People are just, you know, we've all accepted if you're under 50 or under, you've kind of accepted that, like, unless your parents were fucking pieces of shit, you're not gonna do better than them. You're the life you had when you were a kid is not the life you're gonna be able to give your kid. If you can even muster one. Like, it takes so much, like, courage and borderline insanity to have a kid. Like, as a woman, like, my God, like, what, you want me to gain 40 pounds in 9 months and then split my vaginal cavity open and I might die? And then that might not be enough, and you might have to cut it out of my belly, and then I'm not really gonna be able to bond with my child for like 2 weeks because my stomach has been cut open. Like, just stop. So then times, hey, we don't have any fucking money. We live in a fucking apartment. You know, they keep raising the goddamn rent. Like, it's just, so, what am I talking about? Yeah, no, it's just, everything is dead. Our food is dead. Our food is no longer enjoyable. Restaurants are no, and I know you're probably thinking like, why is she talking about restaurants? Restaurants, eating is a big part of life. Even eating is arguably a third of our life. A third of our life is sleeping, a third of our life is eating, and a third of our life is working. So, work is shit. Like, how many people do you know that actually like their job? I know one. And that's because he works for his fucking self. Everyone else, every other job I've had, like, even if I liked the job, the whole concept of working in companies that are not run by the employees and don't really give a shit about their employees. Cool. There's like this place on the corner. I live in the middle of nowhere, and there's this place on the corner that they just opened up a brewery, like, out of their house. It's so cool. I wish I could drink, but I can't. I'm allergic to alcohol. It makes my nose itch. It gives me like a histamine response. It's so fucking sad. I might still go because I want to support them. They're so insane. It's kind of like opening a brewery. That's like as crazy as having a kid. Like, wow. So anyway, yeah, it's just American life is dead. And actually, you know what? The life in most developed countries, like, if not like all of Europe and like Japan and stuff, life is dead. The youth, we all are looking down the same gun barrel, and we know that the trigger has been cocked. Like, there is no hope. There is no hope. Like, there is no fucking hope. So, you know, our politicians shitting out on us and basically all coming out as pedophilic assholes, like, it's kind of like the least of our worries. I mean, not the least, but it's definitely like, you know, there are more pressing matters in so many people's lives right now. So I don't know, it sucks, but and it's good because we're dead now. We're all dead now. But it's, you know, it's like rock bottom, right? Like, rock bottom is a great foundation. Like, what kind of foundation do you want? You don't want sand. You know, even though sand is fun, the beach, yes. You want rock solid to be your foundation. And that's where we are at. That's where we are fucking at. Unless you're a boomer who just did everything right. You know, you got your 2-3 houses, and you were able to send your kid to school. You know, I'm going to your estate sales now, and I'm just sick at how much those fucking assholes were able to fucking buy and how they were able to live. Like, they will have basements and attics and rooms and rooms and rooms full of shit that's still in the box, that's still in the fucking packaging. It's insane. So anyway, yeah, no, and Europe is burning, and this country is burning, and you know what? I'm not even gonna be fucking mad about it, because it's karma, right? Like, the people that have taken over Europe and shit like that, and this country to a lesser extent, we have fucked their entire continent over. I'm talking about Africa, but other places too. We have fucked Africa so fucking bad. What the British did and what the Americans have done to Africa and South America, we deserve what we are getting. Paris will burn to the fucking ground in a karmic rage for what they have done. The French are fucking assholes. Everybody knows it, but it is historically one of the most accurate sayings one could utter. No, I don't feel bad you know, it sucks because I live here. I fucking live here. You know, like, I live here. So I am even used to a certain level of lifestyle. And, you know, for the most part, you know, like the regular whiteys that I'm surrounded by, the Americans, it's mostly whites, but all the Americans I'm surrounded by, if you come to America, you come here and you fucking mind your business. You don't give a shit what anybody else's religion is. You fucking don't. Like, the whole anti-Semitism thing is so fucking funny because nobody actually fucking cares. Nobody cares because we don't even care to know. We just happen to notice that so many people who are fucking this country and have been fucking this country identify as Jewish. Zionists, to be specific. So not even the Jews like what's going on. But the poor Jews, man. The poor Jews suck. So anyway, yeah, it's just, this is all karmic. We were never going to get the list. You know Donnie's on the list. There's a lady actually we were watching last night. She did a filmed affidavit or something like that of her experience with Donald Trump. She was 14 and she gave him a hand job. It's a legal affidavit that she sued Donald, and this was like over 10 years ago, before he was even president. You can, I can't remember her name. Her name is like Katie something. It's a pseudonym, but they do mention it on, there's a great YouTube channel I like just to listen to while I'm at work. It's called Do Dissidents. Great channel, Do Dissidents. Two guys, they just talk about the current events. They're very funny. Anyway, yeah, it's just, you cannot trust anybody. I wouldn't trust anybody that makes more than $1 million a year. Like my boss, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I've had many bosses that make about that much money, and wouldn't trust them with my dead dog's bag of dog shit. Okay? You cannot trust people in power, because power fucks you up, especially when you have money, because at a certain point, hookers and blow just don't do it anymore. And like, your life is so fucking high stress, high adrenaline, high cortisol, that like the neighborhood hooker can't even do it for you anymore. So then you get into weird shit, bad shit, and you start taking things that money can't buy, if you understand what I'm saying. Children's innocence cannot be bought, so you take it. They still have to buy it. They're still paying somebody. They're paying an Epstein. But at this point, there are millions of Epsteins out there. And Epsteinettes, okay? It's not just men. It is not just men. If you look up, right, we have Ghislaine, Jizzy, we'll call her Jizzy. I can never say it. Ghislaine Maxwell, right? She was a woman. She was a woman. And all the other women, all the other people that worked for Epstein, that worked for her, that did the scheduling and stuff like that, all women. One of them is married to a NASCAR driver. I can't remember his name. I was into NASCAR for a couple years. Don't ask. But he's now divorced. Kevin Hendricks, maybe? He's divorcing her now because all this shit is coming out. You didn't know that about her before, sir? Why did you flash me, Tesla? Fuck yourself. Fucking fuck. Yeah, there were like 4 or 5 women who knew what Jeffrey were doing, who made it happen. He had basically 4 or 5 female secretaries. So I'd say that's a pretty equal number of, if not, I don't know, maybe women are actually more evil. I think women are more evil, actually, because men, they can do things to a certain extent, but to get to the next level, they need organization. They need people pushing the numbers. They need pushing the papers and shit like that. And there's only so many pencil neck dickhead men that will do that. I'm just saying, evil is an equal opportunity hire, and they are very DEI, and 50. I would say it was equal number of women made and make these evil things happen on a daily basis. I would say even clients, like, maybe more clients than not were men, but still, like, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. What is that about? That's so cool. There's all these people like making, it's kind of sad because it's probably because they need to, but there are like, I've been seeing like there's a flower place that just opened up, like, to go buy flowers. That, I don't know what that was. And then the brewery. It's so cool. Like, people are, I don't know, just like with COVID-19 though, like it's going to be very difficult, right? Like right now it's difficult because it's just like the level of acceptance that we are having to to tolerate right now, and just like, you know, go through all the stages of grief to accept as our new reality. It's very difficult. But after that, right? After that, I do think things will get better from this, because this is not going away. I'm not going to stop talking about this. Other people are saying that they're not going to stop talking about this. And, you know, I don't know how much I can believe them, but you know, at this point, it's like there are so many people who were abused as kids in many of the same ways, probably not to the same extent, but in many of the same ways as, you know, these kids were trafficked by Epstein. Kids, not just women, it was boys and girls. And so, you know, we can't let this go, because at this point, like, this is what I really like about being a millennial, and even like X gets it to a certain degree, and the Z's for sure, and the A's, like, they get karma. They get that, you know, we are all God, and what I let happen to you will happen to me. And, you know, generational abuse, you know, that ends with me is very much a driving force in the culture now. It's why so many people won't have kids, because they're that scared of committing the same sort of atrocities, you know, albeit maybe a little less than their parents. It's just, it's kind of amazing to see. I don't know. I am really hopeful, and I'm enjoying the soberness of the moment. I think a lot of people are just really, you know, when Obama became president and then he started bombing the fuck out of everything, and like things got worse, things got markedly worse after him, it was a wake-up call. That's what got me into politics, was realizing like, whoa, like this guy was supposed to be cool, but he's really actually like one of the worst people ever. This is another one of those moments, and I don't know, I'm here for it, man. Like, I'm here for it. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the Jeffrey Epstein case, for real this time. I really hope the quality isn't bad on this one. If it is, I'll try and edit it. I know, like, you don't even have to like do special editing. You can do like reduce background noise. Sorry, I didn't notice that when I reviewed the video yesterday. So my apologies. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.